When girls claim they don't want guys to approach them ever, this stems from a pattern formed over years and years of approaches gone bad. Because honestly, so few guys know how to do it correctly.
This is a special message for those of you who are not married yet. If you find a man who is not helping you, like pick up the dishes or clear the table, you can never expect him to help you after marriage. You will also not see him help you, even when you have children.
I've been going to the block parties, all of that good stuff, the day parties has been a time. But the problem is the men just stare at you. They just stare at you the whole time. They don't approach you.
What happens to masculine men? Like, you guys don't approach women anymore. I don't understand it.
I hope that I never see you again.
I am tired. Of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected when it's like, bruh.
Me wondering why guys don't approach me at the bar?
Put your hands up.
I look good. Papa.
You're gonna slow.
Last time I was here, there was two guys. Last time I was here, there was two guys. And they bought us the whole check and 2 bottles.
I just feel bad for Gen Z guys that have to deal with girls like this, loud and obnoxious.
So you don't think guys should approach girls at all? Girl, I love you and you a queen, but I disagree, and here's why. When girls claim they don't want guys to approach them ever, this stems from a pattern formed over years and years of approaches gone bad. Because honestly, so few guys know how to do it correctly.
Let me correct you there. They don't care if you do it right or not if you're Chad. If you're not Chad, they will look for the smallest thing to reject you.
So you're gonna sit here and tell me that if a guy approached you, made you laugh, didn't pressure you, bonus points, he's cute, but even if he's not, he genuinely made you feel better off than when he found you. You're gonna be like, no, I wish that didn't happen?
Remember, guys, it's all about them. You need to make them laugh and make them feel better. This woman wants to not make a deal if the guy is cute or not. But we all know if the guy is not good looking, they wouldn't even give him the initial chance to talk to them. A not cute guy is just there to boost their ego and not getting anything in return. Why would a man in his right mind want to do that?
Let me explain it to you another way. If no one approached anyone ever, who would we talk to? Our co-workers and like the same 5 friends we've made in middle school? There'd be like no other options. Sad. What you don't like is men who approach you reeking with the energy that the only reason why he's talking to you is simply because you're pretty. Guys, this can be fixed by changing your mindset and your opener. What you don't like is men approaching you and asking you question after question. This is called question stacking, a terrible way of starting a conversation.
But what else is there to go off of? Of course, the reason the guy is approaching you is because he finds you attractive physically. He doesn't know anything about your personality. And then you say he shouldn't keep asking questions, but how else is he going to get to know about your personality?
What you don't like is when men stop you in the middle of the street to talk to you. This can be fixed with a better understanding of positioning, walking with them while keeping a safe distance, while engaging them verbally. And what you really don't like is the feeling that you have to get mean in order for the guys to back off. To where they sometimes get mean in pure reaction right back. Which I don't blame you for, by the way. I've had to do that many times myself. This is because guys need to get better at reading body language, and they have a poor mindset when it comes to approaching women in general. Point is that if you don't believe anyone should approach anyone ever, that just tells me you haven't had the pleasure of an approach going really well. It's awesome, honestly, and really fun. Fact of the matter is, many of my clients and people in general have met their now significant other by being the one to approach her first. And getting rid of that, that's getting rid of a lot of chances and opportunities to find happiness. Approaching women is a skill, and just like any skill, it's completely learnable. So guys, follow for more content or book yourself a call to learn how today. And I hope this is helpful.
Hey guys, remember, if she doesn't find you attractive physically, and by physically I mean your looks, height, and body weight, there is no amount of game you can run on her that make her attracted to you. And even if she gives you a chance, she will only use you as a backup, and when a better case comes around, she'll forget all about you.
You know what I want to talk about, you guys? So I live in New York, specifically Brooklyn, and I be outside, enjoying summer as I should. And I've been going to the block parties, all of that good stuff, the day parties has been a time. But the problem is the men just stare at you. They just stare at you the whole time. They don't approach you. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to, oh, do you want to drink? It's just a staring contest the whole time. I'm trying to figure out, how am I supposed to meet my future husband if the men are not approaching? Because I'm not approaching a man. Like, it's giving the men want to be chased now. That's what it's giving, and I don't like it.
Those men don't approach you because it's not worth it to them. This lady needs to start approaching the guys she wants because those men have options and don't see the reason to approach her. Trust me when I say this, if all men stopped giving attention and validation to women, women would come and beg for attention because without male validation they feel their existence don't matter. Then they would be much more receptive when a man comes and talk to them, and they wouldn't act like they're almighty and above you.
This is a special message for those of you who are not married yet. If you find a man who is not helping you, like pick up the dishes or clear the table, you can never expect him to help you after marriage. You will also not see him help you, even when you have children.
Yes, imagine the man has to go out work a 10-hour shift, come back home and do housework as well, while his wife was sitting on her glutes. Now, if the woman is working the same amount as her man outside of home and bringing the same amount of money, she can expect the husband to help with some housework. But from my experience, that dynamic is not going to make either party happy and usually ends in separation.
What happens to masculine men? Like, you guys don't approach women anymore. I don't understand it. We don't bite.
Here we go again. Remember, guys, it's always your fault. You're just not masculine enough.
I hope that I never see you again. I don't.
There are so many reasons why a man may not approach you. I'll even give you 10 right now, really quickly. Reason 10, you're in a large group of friends, which is really intimidating. And you should move away from the group at times to allow space to be approached. 9, he's looking for these discreet signals from you that you're interested, but you're not giving him any. 8, he doesn't want to be labeled a creep because you're definitely not interested in him. 7, he's nervous and he hasn't had much practice in it. 6, he assumes you're taken. 5, he feels like you're out of his league. 4, he doesn't feel like it's the right timing and he doesn't want to inconvenience you. 3, he's worried about making you uncomfortable by his presence. And he definitely doesn't want to make you feel unsafe. 2, he's not interested in dating anyone, including you. And number 1, I think this might be the most common one, but guys, tell me if I'm wrong. He doesn't see it as worth it because the chance of rejection is really high.
Most of those reasons are valid, especially the last one. Most guys just see approaching a woman as not worth the time and energy they have to put to get something in return.
You know what? I have something that I need to say. I am tired of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected when it's like, bruh, like, just take a freaking chance. I am tired, sick and tired of this, excuse my language, but this energy that these men have been giving these days. You'll walk past and they'll literally give you side eye. Like, just come up to me and ask for my freaking name. Like, okay, like, you get rejected. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it happens. It happens to me. But just take a chance. Guys, just take a chance. Just get some confidence. Like, just take a chance.
Common guys just take a freaking chance so she can reject you and boost her ego.
I saw a video the other day. A girl's like, men are afraid to come up to us. They're not afraid to come up to you. I mean, maybe some feel a little insecure, but by and large, they're just like, I don't need this aggravation today. I don't need some diva aggravation today, because more often than not, what do? Nasty, like a little attitude, puckered lips. You know the puckered lip. They're tired. They're tired. They're tired of getting made fun of. They're tired of being, abused. They're tired of getting, oh, I'm a meme now. Because why? Because I looked your way for 2 seconds in the gym?
This woman is on point.
We have to catch up. I have been on so many dates recently. I have just been approaching men. Just walking up to men. The other day I was swimming at the beach and there was a guy in the ocean and I just swam right out to him. Almost drowned, but swam right out to him and was treading water for my life and just chatting away to him, which was great. It was amazing. He was 24, very young, but you know what? That's fine. It's for the plot. The airport, and I was looking at a guy just staring at him in the eyes. And he came over to me while another man was chatting me up and was like, "Are you guys together?" And I said, "No." And he's like, "Can I take you out?" Absolutely, you can take me out, especially if you're going to ask me in front of another guy. Me and him went on the best date I've ever been on in my life. Then today, I approached another guy at the beach. And honestly, the point of this is just play big. Be bold. Approach people. Walk up to people. It's for the plot, and it's not even for the plot. Like, who cares about getting rejected? Life is one big game, really. It is one big game that we are all leaving the same way. You may as well make it interesting and just be fucking bold. Be bold. That's the catch up.
Well, this woman is taking actions. Good for her. If men stop giving attention and validation to women, more women would start doing this. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.